Hi, welcome to a tutorial on OpenLM. Now we'll take a look at unmanaged processes and see how to configure it on your system. Unmanaged processes allows you to monitor custom-made applications and even standalone applications on the workstations themselves. So all you need to do is simply install the OpenLM agent on the workstations you want to monitor. They in turn will send information to the OpenLM server, which will display everything in the normal charts and graphs that you're already used to. So let's see how it's done. All we need to do is simply go to the interface, click Start, Administration, and Unmanaged Processes. Here we'll add a vendor, so it will be Notepad++. We'll add a process. We can add a few processes, but let's just add one. So this is the feature name, this is the process name, and we can give it a description if we want, but we can also leave it blank. Click Save, and now we see it here as a feature. So let's go to a workstation. Let's go to my workstation and start up Notepad++. Once this has opened, we can go back to the interface itself, click Start, Widgets, License Servers, and here we can see our session. So let's click on the used value and see ourselves here. Scrolling to the right, we see we have about 1 minute of session duration. We can see that we're using Notepad. And on the right here, we can see recent app idle time. Now, this describes how much time out of the 1 minute that I have been working with Notepad, how much time I have not been using Notepad. I did not touch it, maybe it was minimized, there was no CPU and memory usage assigned to it. So in order to define the idle time, then we'll need to go to Start, Administration, Unmanaged Processes, click on the process and click Edit. Now, we need to make sure that this checkbox is checked. This means start tracking idle time if the application is idle for 1 minute. You can have it be 10, but for testing purposes, let's have this be 1 minute. Now, once the application is idling for too long, then you can simply kill the process. Let's see how we do that. If this is enabled, then we tell OpenLM that if the application is about to be stressed, let's say I have a quantity of 50 licenses, and let's say 49 licenses are now checked out. So if it goes over 95% and the idle time of the session is over, let's say 1 hour, then kill the process. Meaning that if the license is stressed, start releasing licenses for those who have 1 hour of idle time. But just for testing purposes, let's have it at 0 and 3. Now there's this process release method, which we can choose either to not release it and not have this actually work on anything, or we can choose procedure. We can click plus and select kill procedure. Select and save. So let's open that up and see what we did again. We said we have 50 licenses. We chose the procedure to kill the process if the application percentages, the usage percentage, is over 0. So start releasing licenses for whomever has idle time of over 3 minutes. And track that it's idle after 1 minute of idleness. So let's click save. And now let's see how I created the procedure itself. So again, going to administration, if we click on agent procedures, then we see kill here, but we can add another one. Let's call it suspend. So we'll add an action. Action type will be agent suspend, but we can also have an agent script and just add any script that we'd like. It's a CMD script. You can pop up a notification. You can close the applications your way, whatever you choose. For now, let's leave it at suspend and click OK. Now we have two procedures to choose from, kill or suspend. We have kill chosen for the Notepad++. So now let's open up the used amount right here. Let's open up our current session. Scroll to the right. And now we see that it's starting to gather idle time. We will give it a few minutes to start gathering idle time and see how it kills the process in front of our eyes. So let's click. Now we see that the application is now almost 1 minute idle. I did not touch it. I did not add anything to it. It's idling. And OpenLM is monitoring that idle time. Now we're almost gone over 3 minutes. So we'll go to that machine and we see that surprisingly it closed Notepad++. It simply killed the process. If you go back to the interface and refresh, in a minute we'll see that the session is gone. And that's about it. Thanks. Bye.